Inspired and we approve of this message.
Youth Inspired. What is it? Question mark, question mark.
How did we get here? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
So once upon a time, there was a little art showcase that we did.
A magical fairy happens to be running through.
Okay. She helped all of us connect together as youth to perform and love and support each other. Because without her, we wouldn't be here today.
Oh wait, but the story doesn't end there.
There's more.
There's way more. So it's not only just about bringing the youth into the arts. It's more, how can we make their dream come true?
And make their voices heard.
And giving them a platform.
And how can we listen to them so that they can also listen to us?
And let them run their own program.
I feel like it started with the energy at the showcase.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know personally, I feel like others here agree that like when we got to show our work to people that were willing to listen to us and willing to listen to what our art was saying and what we wanted to say through our art, it changed how we ourselves put art out there. Because if you know somebody's listening, then you feel free to say what you want to say to that person.
And something you are already passionate about doesn't just die because you don't feel heard.
Sure. And with this, now we know that we have way more opportunities than just art.
And to keep that energy going.
And you
Life
can't just
itself.
define yourself by being a certain performer or artist, that there's multiple realms for you out there, and that you don't only have to stick what people think you are or what you think you are, but to explore and expand your horizon, which Youth Inspired does that a lot. You will realize things that you don't know you liked and you loved, and you will start loving them, and you will like start acknowledging others and yourself, and just grow as a person and become better.
And as we youth and as the horsemen, we begin to evolve so much in learning with our mistakes. Even though we make mistakes, bumps and
As you
roads.
will see in this video.
As you will see in this video. Check out our behind the scenes footage now available.
What sets us apart from other art programs is actually that our core values include like being at peace with yourself and embracing creativity and improvising and always saying yes and adding something to the table, offering something up. We provide love because embracing that itself is what opens doors.
We don't shut ideas down. Instead, we actually ask you what you want to be, and we expand on the idea and that type of vision you have and expand it to make it something beautiful and amazing. So if you want someone to, if you want to be heard and you want your ideas not to be shut down, then, this is the place for you.
We let you open up and become who you are, basically.
And also, our agreement has to match with our alignment. So, if it doesn't align, we shouldn't agree.
We shouldn't agree. A lot of this has to do with validating each other. So like Tori said, people who want to listen, they're there to validate you first, and you validate yourself by putting yourself out there. There's a lot of shy people who come to the showcases and join this group, and now they're mostly out of their shell, like this one and this one.
Yeah, based on a true story, y'all.
Yeah.
Naradia.
And to add on to people listening, you also have people there to not critique your work, but to give you ideas and how to improve it and how to build on it, and to give you more roadways into where you're going on your journey.
The yes and aspect of Youth Inspired.
The positive
Yeah.
sandwich.
So, yeah. So it started off as something small for one high school, and now it's like, well, how can we make it bigger? And even now, we're still thinking, how can we make these big ideas even bigger?
And better.
And stronger.
And more efficient.
Well, to be honest, I feel like a lot of kids, especially in high school, always feel the pressure to get good grades because that's what's going to get you ahead in life. For instance, college applications, all of that. And yeah, it's important, but you also have to embrace your creative side, because without that, you wouldn't be able to think about, you wouldn't think creatively. People out there like creative people, weird people. And it's not you're weird and you're not fit in, but out there you will fit in and you will find a place where they embrace your ideas and where they will use it, and that gets you ahead in life. And because creative people do think out of the box, not inside the box, and they expand and make the world better.
Creative people are the CEOs of the world.
And also shy people. It's like, don't feel intimidated by us. We may be loud, we may be creative, we may be weird. Who cares? Like, we still want to hear your ideas. We still want to hear your ideas no matter what. Even though like you may seem this shy and we look intimidating, don't bother to come up to us. It's fine. Like, we will hear your voices. We will make your ideas just expand more and more. Don't expect us to just hear you and be like, yeah, cool, that's fine. We will help you explore more and more and more and more and just
And find who you are, basically. Yeah.
And to add on to that, creativity is the building block to everything in life. It's what drives you to do what you're going to do your way. And Youth Inspired, as a group, we collaboratively encourage that in each other as a group, one-on-one, individually, together. And it's a building block, and you can't learn that building block on your own. You have to learn that with others.
Yes.
And it's something you grow with and you get to learn.
I've learned to be more like, how do I say it? I learned to pose the question, what do you want? Because most of the time in event planning and putting people together, you tell them what you want, but you never ask them what they want to see, what they want to do. And so learning how to synthesize everybody's use, and not only their use but their passion and their flames, like how do I put this all together into something that hasn't been seen before? And that's what Youth Inspired to me has given.
Yeah, for me it's saying yes more to a lot of things, like singing. I like to do that. And usually I kind of would say no, or I don't want to do that, or I need to focus on school, and then I quickly found out that I could focus on school and sing and be successful and do everything that I need to do. It doesn't have to be one or the other.
All of us.
Yeah.
All of us. Because you know why? Because we're all in this
Aaron,
together.
we just wanted to
together.
We wanted to show whoever sees this video what's it like working behind this. We're not being controlled by the adults. We're not being pressured.
We're just
to
being
do
ourselves,
anything.
yeah.
We're
As you
taking
can
what
see.
we want to do and asking how can we do it.
The reason why we're all here together is because we support each other and we all want to talk to you as a team. And also to show you guys, one, like the adults are not making us do anything. We're here, we're doing this on our own with their help. That's what Youth Inspired is. They are helping us, and we are more than grateful to have that in our
Support
lives.
and
That
love.
support and love. But also, we're just like everybody watching.
So not only are we getting our foot in the door of the arts industry, we're learning how to love ourselves doing it.
Yeah. You know?
loving
It's
each
about
other.
being a team, and it's about being an individual.
And this isn't about growing up too fast or getting into the industry too fast. It's about going into the industry as a youth and showing kids that you can do it and you don't have to grow up as a fast pace while doing it. 'Cause
You don't have to wait until you get a job or until you get a college degree. You can do it in the moment.
yeah, live in the moment. Go with the flow.
That's what we do.
Be a fairy.
And
Be a unicorn.
Be whatever you want.
This is Youth Inspired. Be whatever you want to be.
And we're here to
And
support.
Youth Inspired,
It's-
we support this.
Exactly.
yeah.
Yes.
We are Youth Inspired and we approve this message. Woo!